Thank you. This is incredible. She spent her entire life breaking barriers, and now she's sharing her story with the world. Former United States Marine Corps officer Vernice Armour is the Marine Corps' first African-American female pilot and America's first African-American female combat pilot. Now, the incredible work that she did on 2 tours in Iraq has led to some amazing opportunities, including, look at this picture here, meeting Oprah and President Obama. Vernice, FlyGirl Armour has also released a book all about her experiences, and we are so lucky to have her joining us in studio. Thanks for taking some time.
Hey, I'm excited to be here.
So, did you always know that you wanted to get into the military?
Absolutely not. I wanted to be a cop that rode a horse downtown.
Wow.
Born in Chicago. But along that quest, I saw the military as something that could help me excel in the police department, because you couldn't be a cop till you're 21. I was 18. So really, I saw the military as a strategic advantage, something that would help me get there.
You got a whole lot of courage and guts. You are breaking boundaries and blasting gender roles, kind of shifting that intelligence now to the workplace, helping women in the workplace. You just released this book, Zero to Breakthrough, the 7-step battle-tested method for accomplishing goals that matter. So what is your advice to women?
Get gutsy, and that's why I wear the T-shirt, right? Got gutsy. What is gutsy? Courage, power, and grit, right? Standing up with courage, power, and even if you're on course, having the courage to see you're off course and the guts to get back on, and grit. You don't want to be gritty at the wrong thing, but when you get the right thing, you want to stay on course and stick with it, that tenacity. And it's not just for women, it's men. That's why corporate America brings me in, for that gutsy leadership. How can we stand up in a different, courageous way and lead with integrity and be decisive in the midst of combat?
So how do you develop those skill sets then? I mean, it all sounds great, but how do you start from the bottom?
We were having this exact discussion yesterday at the Wild Women Summit out here. That's why I was out here at the leadership conference. And it's those small steps every day, because that confidence, and I call it combat confidence, is a muscle. Each time, you're afraid or you fear or scared, take a small step. And do whatever that is that you're afraid of, right? Transfer your fear to fuel. Bring in it, instead of exploding like a grenade, bring it back in, focus, and burn through steel like a finely tuned laser, right? Because it's just energy. How we focus it is a choice.
I love what you said here. Don't do what average people do, or you'll have what average people have.
Boom. Real talk. Hashtag real talk.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that's incredible.
And it's so true. Because think about it. If you're doing what the average person does, you're going to have what the average person has. So how do you break? I like to say think outside the cockpit, right? How do you think and do something different? And, we used to call it creativity. Now, today, the buzzword is innovation. But it's truly doing different.
And last question, do you think that there has been a shift in attitude? Do you think men are supporting women more in the workplace?
Men are our biggest allies, right? And when we get a seat at the table, when one of those men who sponsor, which is different from mentoring, right, get us that seat, it's incumbent upon us to speak up. Because if you don't speak up when you have that seat at the table, you're just wasting a seat. You got to get gutsy. Period, end of story. Courageous.
That's incredible. I do want to pop up a picture. You recently were the face of the Brawny paper towels, which is an iconic male role. Look at that picture there. That's incredible. So props to you.
That was a lot of fun.
On that. The new face of Brawny. That's incredible. Vernice Armour, FlyGirl, thank you so much. Where can we find your book?
Amazon.com.
Wonderful.
Absolutely. Send it to me. I'll sign it for you. I'll send it. Self-addressed stamped envelope. I'll sign it back. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook. I'm big on Instagram. Love it. So let's make sure we take a picture.
You got a new fan. Thank you so much.
Oh, boom, we gotta blow it up. What?
Thank you so much. We have more news, weather, and traffic after the break. Stay with us.